This man, the hell?
Shango and Lacour.
And this man can see too. Monday, Tuesday, something. Oh man,
Good afternoon. This is call number 2021-79265 in the interest of Jamarca Shango. All parties and witnesses, please unmute yourselves, turn on your videos, and raise your right hand.
Oh, what's the one?
You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Yep.
All right, ma'am, please state your name and your relationship to the child.
Tarika Lacour, I'm his mother.
All right, sir, your name and your relationship to the child.
Laureano Shango, his father.
And representing the Attorney General, State of Texas.
Luis Regla.
We've got a First Amendment petition to establish a parent-child relationship. We're having a hearing today, Mr. Regla.
Yes, Judge.
And do we have any stipulations?
None other than the testing confirms this man is the biological father of the child.
All right, and so
The father apparently only wants the court to order possession and access and nothing else. And we can.
That was the when I filed the information online. That's the only thing that we were actually in dispute about is visitation. So we wasn't actually really concerned about any other matters. I don't want 50-50 because I'm more than 2 hours away. So can kind of figure something out there.
okay, you want 50-50?
No, I don't. I don't want 50-50 because I'm more than 2 hours away. I'm more than 2.5 hours away. So it wouldn't be fair for the child for me to ask for 50-50.
All right, but you understand that there are certain issues that have to be decided today, one of which is who's going to be the conservator, what type of possession and access you're going to have, and what kind of child support, what kind of medical support. All those issues are in play. Do you understand that?
Yes. Even though we wasn't actually calling about the concern of the child support.
It doesn't make any difference. It's part of the petition.
Right, but it's they're like, I think there are 8 line items on that petition, but we only want to address one. That's the thing. Like, are you saying that you're forcing both parties to address all 8 issues when we only want to address one issue?
Absolutely. If the attorney, this is the Attorney General's petition, they make that decision. They throw it up to the court. Court makes a decision on all those issues.
Okay, so the Attorney General can actually make the decision that saying that
they're going to go forward on all the issues. Exactly.
Even though we want to address
that's
only
their
one line.
petition, sir. That's their petition. It's not your petition. They're the ones that, you file a lawsuit against somebody. You decide what it is that you want to sue about. Same thing. Okay, same thing with the Attorney General's office. They filed this lawsuit, so they decide what they're going to proceed, how they're going to proceed.
Okay, but I'm the one who actually filed the paperwork to start everything in motion.
You requested the Attorney General to file the lawsuit for you.
Right, but it was only for mediation. It wasn't the lawsuit.
Okay, so so all these issues are in play.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so do we have any, we have no stipulations?
None, Judge. May I call the witnesses?
Even a conservatorship?
Correct, Judge.
All right, so Mr. Shango, you can't even agree on who's going to have custody of this child?
Yes, I want her to have custody. She can have custody.
And conservatorship, joint managing conservatorship, or is the mother all right with that? Joint managing conservatorship
Yes, Judge. Joint managing conservatorship and a standard possession order.
and standard possession order. Okay. And is that
Can
your
we clar-
agreement?
Can we clarify standard possession order, please, for the court?
All right, I want you to go back into the room and try to figure this out. Maybe you can come with an agreement. If you can't, then I'll make all the decisions.
Thank you,
All right.
Judge.
Thank
All
you.
right, thank you.
Maria, can we be placed in separate rooms, please?
Court join. Okay.
Ms. LaCour, you might get an invitation as well to switch rooms. Could you make me and Lisa co-host, Maria, so we can switch in between? Thank you. Thank you, Judge.
All right, who's handling the Dotson matter?
Yes,
Dotson.
Judge, I am.
Okay, and Miss Dotson and Mr. Dotson and Miss Miller, are they on the line, or who's on the line here?
It should only be Miss Miller, Judge.
Is she on the line?
She
Yes,
is
sir.
on.
Oh, I see where it is here. Okay. Hold on just a second. This is a no answer default.
Yes, Judge.
All right, this is call number 2021-06689 in the interest of Jemiah Dotson. All parties and witnesses, please raise your right hand to be sworn. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
All right, ma'am, please state your name and your relationship to the child.
My name is Lauren Miller, and I'm the mother of Jemiah Dotson.
All right, and representing the Attorney General, State of Texas.
Kavita Sharma.
Court will note that the non-custodial parent is Jamarcus Dotson. Mr. Dotson was personally served on March 22nd, 2022 at 8:11 a.m., 3608 Live Oak Street in Houston, Harris County, Texas. He's not made an appearance or filed an answer. Is that correct, Ms. Sharma?
That is correct, Your Honor.
We'll proceed by default.
Yes, Judge. And I would like to call the mother, Miss Lauren Miller.
All right.
Miss Miller, how many children are we here for?
One.
And how old is your child?
He's 6.
And who is his father?
Her father is Jamarcus Dotson.
And how do you know Mr. Dotson is the father of your daughter?
Yes, ma'am.
How do you know he's the father?
He's the father. I mean,
And he signed the acknowledgement of paternity, correct?
yes, ma'am.
And are you asking the court to name him as the biological father of your child, Jemiah Chanel Dotson?
Jemiah, yes, ma'am.
Jemiah, I'm sorry about that. And you're asking the court to appoint you and Mr. Dotson as joint managing conservators of your daughter, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Who does the child primarily live with?
Me, the mother.
And does Mr. Dotson visit with the child often?
Yes, ma'am.
Would you agree that he visits with the child almost daily?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you asking the court to set a standard possession order for Mr. Dotson to visit with the child?
No, ma'am. He can have open visits whenever he visits.
Right, and the court will just say standard, but you all can agree to whatever you decide if it's more than that, correct?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
And do you know where Mr. Dotson is working right now?
No, ma'am. I don't think he has a job right now.
Okay, and do you know if he has any other children that he has to support?
Not that I know of.
Okay, and how is your child covered under health insurance?
With Medicaid.
And are you agreeing to maintain that insurance for your child?
Yes, ma'am.
And if the insurance doesn't cover all of her expenses, do you agree to pay half?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you asking the court to order Mr. Dotson to pay the insurance at $57 a month beginning August the 1st?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you asking the court to order that Mr. Dotson pay child support for $217 beginning August 1?
Yes, ma'am.
And you understand these support amounts are based on minimum wage, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you want Mr. Dotson to pay any back support?
No, ma'am.
Have you read and reviewed this order?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand if court costs are billed, Mr. Dotson will be ordered to pay those?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you asking the court to approve this order?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Judge. I pass this witness.
All right, the court will approve the order submitted. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. May we be excused?